Yo everybody, my name is ToxicU, bringing you a gaming PC build. With today's build, I'm gonna find the best Christmas deals. Now with that being said, it's time for the $600 Christmas gaming PC build. Now with this build, you can expect to run higher on titles such as Fallout 4, GTA 5, and Witcher 3 at 1080p at 60 FPS, or 1440p 30 FPS with maxed out settings, and you can also do some medium to high editing with this rig. For the processor, I chose the AMD FX 6300. I chose the FX 6300 because it has 6 cores and is overclockable with a stable turbo speed of 4.1 GHz. This CPU also has 8 MB of cache and is on the AM3 Plus socket. This CPU comes in at a price of $85. For the motherboard, I chose the Gigabyte GA970A DS3P motherboard. This motherboard has 4 RAM slots, which can hold up to 32 GB of RAM. This board does support Crossfire, but not SLI. However, this does not affect the build as there's an AMD card. But if you were to swap out this card for one of Nvidia's cards, you can only have one card. This motherboard has an AM3 Plus socket, so you can upgrade to another AMD CPU in the future. This motherboard comes in at a price of $55, with a $5 mail-in rebate and 15% off with a special promotion code. But act fast as the offer ends December the 11th. And for the RAM, I chose the G.Skill Ripjaws X Series 8GB set. Prices for RAM seem to be fluctuating over 2015. The average price went from $40 to $80 and now down to a low $30 with no promotional offers. And I find this great because they're reliable sticks of RAM made by Ripjaws. The RAM set has a speed of 1600 MHz and comes with 2 sticks of RAM. I chose 8 GB for this build because more demanding games like Fallout 4 are slowly starting to demand a higher usage of RAM. And this build is a medium to high gaming and medium to high editing, so 8 GB will be just enough. This kit comes in at a price of $30. For the storage, I chose the Seagate Barracuda 1TB hard drive. This will store all of your media files as well as games in your operating system. This drive has a speed of 7200 RPM and comes in at a price around $50, with 15% off with a special promotion code, but act fast as the offer ends December the 11th. And for the graphics card, I chose the MSI Radeon R9 390 card. This card is one of the most recent cards from AMD's 300 series. With this card, you can expect to run higher end games such as Fallout 4, GTA 5, and Witcher 3 at 1080p 60 FPS or 1440p 30 FPS with maxed out settings. This card has 8 GB of VRAM. This comes in at a price of around $295 with a $20 mail-in rebate and 15% off with a special promotion code. Act fast as the offer ends December the 11th. And for the case, I chose the NZXT Source 210 Elite Black. This case has front USB 3 support, has long GPU support with a max GPU length of 12.99 inches, has 8 internal and 3 external bays, and it is great for cable management. This comes in at a price of $40 with 15% off with a special promotion code, but act fast as the offer ends December the 11th. And for the power supply, I chose the Corsair CX 600 watt power supply. This power supply is semi-modular, it has an 80+ bronze efficiency rating, and it is made by Corsair. This power supply is best for this build because the 390 alone uses 275 watts, and if you want to overclock, you're going to need at least 100 watts over the base consumption. This power supply comes in at a price of $59 with a $10 mail-in rebate. It's been ToxicU bringing you a gaming PC build.